Welcome everybody, and in today's fish video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to complete your ancient Isle bestiary as well as your ancient archives bestiary inside a fish. By watching this video, you are able to complete your entire bestiary in both of those locations. This is going to be the ancient Isle bestiary. There is 28 fish that you need to get. And this does show the rarity of a fish, all the way down to exotic and all of the fragments, so on and so on. And it does also show the best weather, the best time, the best season, in order to get each specific fish. However, some of these guys are quite hard to get, and I'm going to be showing you specifically how to get each fish, pretty much. But if we do scroll down, guys, you can pause the video if you want. This is going to be the entire bestiary for Ancient Isles. Let's start with all of the different types of Megalodon sharks. You can spawn the Megalodon shark by using sundial totems. And if you do make your way over here, whenever the Megalodon shark does spawn, it should be northeast or north of the Ancient Isles. So you should actually see the Megalodon shark event happening on the horizon right over here, and then you are able to get yourself a Megalodon shark. You can spawn the Megalodon shark whilst using these sundial totems. However, I highly recommend you using a rod such as the steady rod in order to get the Megalodon shark, or else you will not be able to get it. Inside of your Ancient Isles bestiary, there's opal gemstones, there's also fragments. Not entirely sure if you guys know how to get them, however, I'm going to show you. If you guys have got yourself a metal totem and you do use it, as you can obviously, I'm going to spawn in a metal. You will see that a metal will spawn right now. And what you can actually get from metals, guys, is gemstones. As you guys can see, you can get all of your different types of gemstones from metals. This is how to get your ancient fragment, your earth fragment, as well as your solar fragment, and your deep sea fragment. I'll show you how to get each fragment right now. First fragment that you need is going to be called the ancient fragment. This is the ancient fragment, and this is how you can get it. So if you want to get the ancient fragment, you actually get this by fishing in this location. The ancient fragment is obtained by fishing in this location. If you've got a rod like the rod what I've got, you can quickly get the ancient fragment by fishing in this location. So if you guys start fishing in the location where I am right now, maybe FK macro in this location, do whatever you want, but make sure you are fishing in this location. And by fishing in this location, you are able to get yourself the Ancient Isles fragment. We now move on to the solar fragment. In order to get the solar fragment, this is what you want to do. First of all, you want to make your way to the top of the mountain. Let's go to the top of the mountain right now. Guys, I'm just gonna let you guys know I've generally had enough climbing up this mountain. Like, it's such a pain climbing up this mountain. It takes forever. Once you've made your way to the top of the mountain, right where I'm standing, you should see a solar fragment. If you do see a solar fragment and it doesn't let you pick it up, the reason why is because you do need to be in a eclipse event. If you are not in a eclipse event, you will not be able to pick up this solar fragment. If you want to be in a eclipse event, this is how to do that. You want to make your way all the way down here. You do need to buy an eclipse totem. They are quite expensive, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you. However, you want to make your way all the way down to this location. As soon as you see a fence, you want to drop down, and you are able to see the eclipse totem right there, as you can see. So you pretty much want to buy the eclipse totem, and when you do buy it and you're in an eclipse event, you are then able to pick up the solar fragment. We now move on to the next fragment. The next fragment is the earth fragment. This is one of the easiest ones to get, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you. right next to this, you can actually go ahead and get the earth fragment. As you can see, we just picked it up. As simple as that. That's how to get the earth fragment. However, we now move on to the last fragment, which is going to be the deep sea fragment. So I'm going to be showing you how to get that right now. So from the location where I am, if you've got a glider, just follow exactly where I go. So you want to make your way all the way over here. Just follow what I do. So the deep sea fragment is actually going to be located inside of the water. So you want to make your way to the exact location where I'm going. Just follow exactly where I go. So do you see this waterfall location? You are able to get the deep sea fragment by going inside of the waterfall. So if you follow exactly where I go, you can actually see that the deep sea fragment is actually located inside of the water here. As you can see, it's going to be located right here in the water, the deep sea fragment, as you can see. So that's where the deep sea fragment is. Just hold E on it, and then you can pick it up. As you can see, we just got the deep sea fragment right here. Other than that, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, if you want to get all of your different mythical fish, different types of legendaries, they are really easy to get, guys. So one of the best fishing locations in the Ancient Isles where everybody does actually go is at this location right here. So I highly recommend you come into this location, right, and farm in right here. Everybody does farm in this location. And not only that, if you do use the fish radar, you can see that we got the Xylophonetus. I don't know what the hell that is, but by fishing at this location, you can literally complete the rest of your bestiary, guys. So yeah, by fishing in this exact location, you can complete the rest of your bestiary. To get every other fish, it's really easy to get. The only fish that you should be struggling with, guys, is going to be the different types of Megalodon sharks. Also, what I highly recommend you doing, guys, is AFK macroing at these locations, and by the time you come back after an hour, you will complete the bestiary. That's usually what I do, guys, just AFK macro. If you do not know how to AFK macro, I highly recommend you watching this video, and you are able to pretty much AFK macro at these locations. However, we are now at the Ancient Archives, and pretty much what you can do is just make your way right down here, and you can start completing your Ancient Archives bestiary by fishing at this location, as you can obviously see. So these are the different fish, the lepidotes. I don't know how to say half of these, but as you can see, they are really easy to get, guys, and you'll easily complete your Ancient Archives bestiary by just AFK macroing at this location. However, that is how to complete your Ancient Archives bestiary as well as your Ancient Isles bestiary in Fish. Thank you for watching, and peace out.